today I'm reviewing the Bradceuticals Classic Mesenchymal Stem Cell Serum. And really quick, I just want to say I purchase all these products with my own money. I'll never waste your time with sponsored ads or videos. So if you want to support the channel, check out nobsb.com, check out my Patreon community, or leave a comment and tell me how to pronounce Mesenchymal correctly. Mesenchymal. Kamal. I'm sure I'm saying it wrong, but I say everything wrong. So anyway, even just normal words. So, okay, so I picked this up hearing it was a great alternative to the Skin Medica TNS serum, which is upwards of $300. It is upwards of $300 because I was doing research on the ingredient they use, the human fibroblast conditioned media, and to get like a 1 ounce bottle of just that media, I was looking at last night, it's about $3,000 from certain suppliers. I have a feeling Skin Medica now has their own supplier for this, but this specific ingredient is very expensive. So $300 looks like a steal compared to spending $3,000 on a 1 ounce bottle of just that raw ingredient. So it makes sense why it's that much money, because it's very expensive ingredient. So this brand uses a different type of stem cell, which is more affordable. The raw material for that one looked much more affordable compared to the human conditioned fibroblast media. The results on it, I wouldn't say it's apples to apples. It's more like comparing apples to oranges. So keep that in mind. But anyway, okay, let me get into this and I'll talk more about my comparison between the two. Okay, so they say the original Mesenchymal serum that started all for us in a great introduction into a line of products, bone marrow-derived stem cell conditioned media offers the correct mixture of growth factors for optimal skin rejuvenation, while potent peptides and vitamin C further aid in collagen synthesis. We've added DMAE and Panthenol to further address other signs of aging like fine lines and skin laxity, while our blend of humectants mimics the skin's natural moisturizing factor for effective hydration. So that stem cell is much more affordable, but there's still a lot of research on it showing it's effective. Okay, my first criteria is packaging. Love the packaging, no issues with it at all. I like the fact that the dropper bottle is black because I can find it more easily because almost everybody uses a white dropper bottle. So it's kind of stupid, but whatever. There's no denatured alcohol and no fragrance in it. The manufacturing location for this is the U.S. I'm trying to remember. I think they... Well, it doesn't really say on here, but I think they manufactured all, I think maybe they were out of Oregon, maybe? Can't remember. Might have been. Okay, so ease of use. So you want to apply this to slightly damp, clean skin after cleansing and toning. It's got kind of a gel texture to it, like a gel serum texture. You can use it morning and evening. I prefer just to use it in my evening routine. But a little bit of it goes a long way. It's got a really wonderful texture, absorbs pretty quickly. They also recommend using it after microneedling, but if you're going to microneedle, I just recommend having it done professionally. I was into it before, doing it myself, and on Reddit I saw a picture of somebody, and if you get one invisible micro speck of bacteria on it, you're going to be in trouble. So it's better just to have it done professionally where they don't reuse the needles, the packaging is sterile. It's impossible to sterilize it yourself at home. So anyway, enough of my soapbox. So really wonderful texture, plays well with other products and moisturizers, and I only use it in my evening routine. I have so many other products that I want to use, so in my other routines, so I can't commit to one product to use in both my routines. Okay, so let's talk about the ingredients and the star ingredients. So that Mesenchymal stem cell conditioned media can improve cutaneous wound healing via the secretion of growth factors. However, the therapeutic efficacy of MSCs vary depending upon their source. I cannot ascertain the source of Bradceuticals used other than saying our star ingredient, the stem cell conditioned media, is sourced from a reputable biotech company that we work closely with. So I don't know their source other than just taking their word for it. They have three other products in their line which just have different additional ingredients of it. But if you're looking for that mesenchymal stem cells, this is the product to buy. It's the most affordable one, and you can buy the other serums with their other star ingredients. You can just add that from your other stuff. I mean, I think they have one that has retinol on it. You don't necessarily need to buy the one with their retinol in it. You can just use your own retinol. So there's some published research that says this medium may play a role in anti-aging and may help stimulate hair growth. The media also has various benefits for skin, including helping with wrinkles, skin regeneration, and increased antioxidant activity. Certain studies also state that this media may suppress inflammation, and I'll link to some of those studies below so you can read them for yourself. Then I'll talk about my comparison to the Skin Medica star ingredient in a minute. Okay, then we've got DMAE, which is a great emollient, skin conditioning ingredients. Also, anecdotally thought to help with fine lines and wrinkles. There's not a ton of there's a few things of research on it, but not a ton. Then we've got Magnesium Ascorbyl Phosphate, which is a vitamin C derivative. It's thought to be skin brightening. It's also thought to be an antioxidant, but it's a derivative that still has not a lot of research on it, so it's still relatively new. I still think for vitamin C, your best bet is going with ascorbic acid. Okay, then we've got Panthenol, good skin soothing and hydrating ingredient. We've got Hydroxyethyl Urea, which is a urea derivative that works as a strong humectant and moisturizing ingredient. We've got sodium hyaluronate, which is a humectant. Then we've got a few other peptides in here. We've got Palmitoyl hexapeptide 12, which is a cell communicating ingredient said to help improve skin firmness as well as skin tone. We've got Palmitoyl tetrapeptide 7, which is part of Matrixyl 3000. Works by reducing the production of the signal molecule interleukin 6, which promotes inflammation in the skin. And if you help with less inflammation, it means slower aging and slower damage and degradation of collagen in your skin. Then we've got acetyl hexapeptide 8, which is also known as arginine, cell communicating ingredient that helps with fine lines, wrinkles, as well as wrinkle depth and hydration. So it's nice that they included other peptides in here instead of just focusing on one star of the show and banking everything on that. So I like the fact that they included other peptides as well as this star ingredient, which is what you're really paying for because it's the most expensive part of the product. And I do think it makes sense now. Skin Medica stuff is super expensive, but it's not like they're taking it all to the bank because that star ingredient they use, human conditioned fibroblast media, is freaking expensive. So if you're going to try and make your own, you're talking about $3,000 just to get some of that raw ingredient. So I get it now. I still don't like paying $300 for anything, but it is one of the products that has made the biggest difference in my skin the fastest. The other probably is azelaic acid or maybe even vitamin C when I started using it. Okay, in terms of animal testing, it's cruelty-free as well as vegan. In terms of performance, the results of this were not as dramatic as the Skin Medica TNS. The Skin Medica, I noticed a difference very quickly within at least a week or sooner. My skin looked much better after using it. It probably, again, made the biggest difference in my skin. This stuff, I've noticed additional firmness in my skin. I won't say I haven't noticed much benefit in terms of wrinkles or fine lines that I did with Skin Medica. I just don't necessarily know that this ingredient they picked, even though it's more affordable, is going to be able to blow me away the way the Skin Medica one did. It just, even the other dupes that use the human conditioned fibroblast media, such as Osmosis, they have one, I can review that if you're interested, contains the star ingredient that Skin Medica does, and I haven't noticed the same difference with that one that I did with Skin Medica. It sucks because Skin Medica one's the most expensive one, but it's amazing. It really is. So, and this is worth a try because it's affordable, and at least if that star ingredient isn't as great as it is, they've still got other peptides in here to help your skin. So, and then the other nice thing is for acne-prone skin, there's no ingredients of note, so that makes it a great option. So price, so this is the full size, 1 ounce retails for about $49.99, and then they have 2 other or 3 other serums with varying additional ingredients. I didn't knock them down for price because the growth factors that they use are so expensive, and this is probably actually kind of a deal. And a nice place to start. Maybe if you can't afford the Skin Medica one, this is a nice alternative to it because $300 is a lot of money. In terms of the it factor, it's a nice product. These stem cells that they use do have some research showing them to be helpful for skin. I didn't think it's comparable to Skin Medica though. I was hoping it would be very similar, but it isn't. It's still beneficial and nice for your skin, but it just doesn't have that amazing, like, hey, I've used this twice now and my skin looks so great, where the Skin Medica does. So, but it's certainly worth a try. So With a 10 being a perfect score, I give this one a 9. It's got a lot to like about it, so I think for a lot of people it might be worth a try. So anyway, interested in hearing from you guys if you had a chance to check this out, or any other growth factor products you've tried. Leave a comment. Love hearing from you guys, and stay tuned for more tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.